35 degrees. That is the number on the dashboard. And inside this metal cab, it feels closer to 50. You are parked up in a melting lay-by on the M25. Your high-vis is stuck to your back, and your brain is bubbling like a cheap radiator. We love to complain about the rain in this country, but when a proper British heat wave hits, we are completely and utterly unprepared. Our roads aren't built for it. Our houses aren't built for it. And the cab of your Arctic definitely wasn't built for it. This isn't a sunny holiday, mate. This is a high-stakes survival situation. When you are driving a 40-ton rig for 10 hours in this kind of heat, exhaustion doesn't just make you tired, it makes you dangerous. Your reaction times drop, your decisions get sloppy, and the road just waits for you to make one heat-stroked mistake. So, do me a massive favor. Turn your blowers on, take a sip of water, and listen up, because I'm going to give you the exact playbook on how to survive a UK heat wave behind the wheel. I've spent 15 years baking in these cabs, and I've learned the hard way how to keep my head cool when the tarmac is literally melting under my tires. These steps are simple, practical, and they will save your life. Let's get into it. Step 1, stop chugging ice cold water. I know it sounds completely backward, but hear me out. When you are boiling hot and you dump a liter of ice cold water straight into your stomach, your body goes into shock. Your internal system actually starts working harder to warm that water up to body temperature, which makes you sweat more and raises your core temperature. Even worse, it can give you stomach cramps while you are trying to navigate a busy roundabout. Drink cool water, not freezing water. And remember, you aren't just losing water, you are losing salt. If you are sweating all day in your cab, drinking gallons of plain water will actually dilute the electrolytes in your blood, making you feel dizzy, confused, and weak. Keep a packet of salted crisps in the glove box or put an electrolyte tablet in your bottle. Keep your salts up or your brain will go offline. Step 2. Kill the window draft trap. When you are doing 56 miles an hour on the motorway, it is incredibly tempting to roll both windows right down to get a breeze. Do not do it. All you are doing is creating a giant hairdryer effect, blasting hot, dry air directly across your face and dehydrating yourself twice as fast. Keep the window shut. Turn the air conditioning on or put the blowers on cold recirculate. If you don't have working aircon, which is common in some of the older sheds in the yard, use the wet towel hack. Soak a clean hand towel in cold water, wring it out, and wrap it around the back of your neck. It sits right over your main arteries, cooling the blood before it hits your brain, and it acts like a personal radiator. Step 3. Manage the tacho of your mind. Heat, fatigue, is a psychological tax that sneaks up on you without warning. You sit in the cab, the hum of the tires, the glare of the sun off the bonnet, and slowly, your brain enters a trance. You start tailgating without realizing it. Your eyes glaze over, and your temper gets incredibly short. Road rage spikes in a heat wave because every bloke on the tarmac is sweating, frustrated, and running on a short fuse. Do not let the heat turn you into an idiot. When you feel that tight, angry pressure building in your chest, it is a physical signal that your core temperature is too high. You need to pull over. Do not wait for your tacho to tell you it's time for a break. If your head is bubbling, find a shaded lay-by, get out of the cab, and stand in the breeze. And remember the mechanical threat. Tires. Hot tarmac means the air pressure inside your tires spikes dramatically. A tire that was perfectly fine in the winter can easily suffer a catastrophic blowout on melting tarmac in July. Every single time you stop, do a physical check of your tires and your air lines. A blowout at 56 miles an hour is terrifying on a good day. In 35-degree heat, it is a disaster. Step 4. Park smart. When you pull into a services or a delivery yard for your tacho break, do not just park in the first empty bay you see. Look for the shade. If you park your cab in the glaring sun for 45 minutes, you will return to a literal greenhouse. Pull the windscreen curtains shut while you are parked to block the greenhouse effect. And if you are sleeping in the cab overnight during a heat wave, open the roof hatch slightly to let the rising heat escape, rather than leaving the side windows wide open for dodgy intruders. The fix is simple, mates. Treat your body and your lorry like two cooling systems that are running at maximum capacity. Hydrate with cool water and salts. Use the wet towel neck hack. Check your tires at every single stop. And above all, communicate. If you are feeling dizzy, sick, or confused, do not try to push through to make the delivery slot. The load of concrete blocks or frozen chickens can wait. Your life cannot. Tell the transport manager you are stopping to cool down. If he's got a brain, he'll understand, because there is absolutely no heroics in heat stroke. If this heat wave survival guide helped you keep your head cool today, drop a like on the video. Subscribe for more honest tales from the tarmac and proper trucker advice, and let me know in the comments. What is your absolute best hack for sleeping in a boiling hot sleeper cab? Stay cool out there, mates. Look after your tires, look after your head, and keep the shiny side up. Over and out.